What is up, guys? AJ here at the House of Masks, and today's video is a requested one. It's going to be on my unfinished Buckethead display, and the reason I say unfinished is because since I've set this little display up, I've actually gotten more items and more on the way. So this is how it sits as of right now. I would assume that here in the next month or so everything's going to be a little bit different. Probably not too crazy, but I found some new toys that Buckets use, like on stage. And I've gotten some new magazines and CDs and special prints and stuff like that. So basically, aside from the additions to the shelf, I've also got more concert posters, which will be along the backside there. I want the whole thing to be plastered, kind of like sticker bombed, of like Buckethead posters and stuff. So that's what's going on there. The CDs and stuff will be along that shelf and scattered throughout the bottom and stuff. So what is in there right now is this Buckethead bust, which everything on that is accurate, from the jacket being the same as he used to the 83 Caesar mask, which is the exact same mask that Buckethead used. I know that a lot of people think that it's just a generic white male mask, and it was back in the day, but it is a certain type of, from a certain company, a certain year, and very specific, and you can notice the difference after you've owned one and can see them next to the ones that they sell now. I did do the mouth cuts on it. I tried to get those as accurate as possible. I've got my real vintage 90s KFC bucket. Those are extremely hard to find. That is probably the only one that I've ever seen for sale. I've seen a couple other collectors have them. That's the only one that I've ever found for sale, so I scooped it up as soon as I saw it. We've got the real Herbie, converted to look just like Buckethead's Herbie. I wanted to go for the look that it had back in like '98 maybe. Like Buckethead did a show with Primus where they brought him out and he was like singing Primus songs with the puppet on and stuff. We got a magazine with a feature, which I would like to get some more of, but they didn't do a whole lot of like full spreads for Buckethead, so that's not too common. We got the same exact Chicago Bulls jersey that he used on this past tour. When I saw him live, that's what he had on. We've got the first little Buckethead thing that I put together with a crappy wig, an 86 Caesar, and the wrong bucket and wrong sticker. So it's kind of cool to have. I like it. I think it's kind of funny, and it shows how far I've come as far as accuracy and collecting and all that. We've got another real vintage, I believe this is an 80s style bucket. This would have been one of the ones that he used like during the Deli Creeps era and a little bit afterwards. We've got a real basement mask for the basement sessions where he's like playing the keyboard from the DVD or the piano. I think it's a keyboard though, a synthesizer or something like that. It is the same exact mask that he used. We've got a random 86 that I've not done anything with. We've got a bucket beanie on top of an 86. I think that they look cool. Found it on eBay, it was a couple bucks. We've got the real hand, severed hand gag trick that he does. He's done it on stage a few times. I've seen it on his DVDs and stuff. And then lastly, we've got two random Herbies. This one I decided to leave unconverted because one, it wasn't painted like Herbie's real one, and I didn't want to go through the trouble of having it repainted. And two, because this is actually the last Herbie to ever be made. So that's the last one that ever left the Distortions factory. And then this one is obviously like the one that he's using currently, except this one still has the hair and the eyes aren't painted on. Now he has used a version like this that still had the hair with the eyes closed and stuff. If you've ever seen the Old Dirty Bastard video where he's like rapping along while he's wearing like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre mask, he's got that Herbie. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to share it. Show some other Buckethead fans maybe. I don't know. And we'll be back with something new tomorrow. So we'll see you guys later.